Come join us here at the Cabaret. That's the Ray Stevens CabaRay and Showroom right here in West Nashville. We're easy to find at the Charlotte Avenue exit off I-40 West. It's the place in Nashville for a special entertainment and dining experience. There's great food, all your favorite wines and mixed drinks, a fun piano bar where you can sing along and dance. And there's the Ray Stevens Show, where I'll sing all my biggest hits with Nashville's best musicians and singers. So whether it's a special date night, entertaining friends and family, or you're just coming out to sing along in the piano bar, whatever your reason, the Cabaret is a fun place to enjoy a full night of entertainment. And the parking is free. So come see me, Ray Stevens, at the Cabaret. Call 615-327-4630 or go to RayStevensCabaRay.com. Make your plans now.
And now, from the fabulous entertainment showroom in the heart of Music City, USA, it's time for Ray Stevens CabaRay Nashville.
My heart keeps going back to Nashville. That's the only place for me. My love is waiting there in Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee.
With Ray's guest, Linda Davis, and the A-Team. And now, here he is, the equally beautiful and talented Ray Stevens.
Oh, yeah. Well, I ain't Burt Reynolds and I ain't Tom Selleck. I got bills up the pike and my car's an old relic. I get Chevrolet paid, but I got a big smile because my little baby loves me Cadillac Style. Well, I don't have a condo in Panama City. You could say I'm a member of the Poor Boy Committee. Oh, but I kind of feel rich when I've been with her a while because my little baby loves me Cadillac Style. Well, about 10:30, Lord, she puts me in drive, turns all the lights down, and man alive, all 8 cylinders are firing in line. Never out of gas, and I'm always on time. Well, I ain't Goldfinger, and I ain't Joe Fashion, and you can't buy much with the checks I'm cashing. So people, if you wonder why I'm riding with a smile, it's cause my little baby loves me Cadillac Style. Yeah, about 10:30, Lord, she puts me in drive, turns all the lights down, and man alive, all 8 cylinders are firing in line. I'm never out of gas and I'm always on time. Well, I ain't Goldfinger and I ain't Joe Fashion, and you can't buy much with the checks I'm cashing. So people, if you wonder why I'm riding with a smile, it's cause my little baby loves me Cadillac Style. Yeah, my little baby loves me Cadillac Style. Cadillac Style. Oh yeah. Woo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to the Cabaret and CabaRay Nashville. You know, in addition to being a musician and a singer, I'm also a music publisher. And that was a song I was fortunate enough to publish. It was written by Mark Peterson and became the first career-making hit for Sammy Kershaw. And I've been lucky to be a part of many facets of the music business in my career. But I'm especially lucky today because I get to introduce a lady with some Cadillac style of her own. Come out here and join me at the Little Red Piano. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and stylish Linda Davis.
I love your little red piano.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, you got a nice place here.
Well, thank you. It's great to have you.
We're thrilled. Thrilled. And look at these nice folks. We're glad y'all are here.
Listen, oh yeah. Tell us how you got your start in the music business and how you made it to Nashville.
As a little girl, I would watch the Grand Ole Opry on our little TV. We had one TV set, 3 channels, not very big, no remote controls. You remember that? No remote. I was the remote control. I'd have to go change the channel, but when we would watch the Grand Ole Opry on Saturday nights, I would see some of my favorites. Loretta Lynn was the main one, and that's when I decided I want to do what Loretta's doing. So that's what I did. When I left town, when I was 19, with my suitcase and my Delta 88, came to Nashville, and I thought they were waiting on me, Ray.
Well, they were. They were. Yeah, well, you know, your daughter is Hillary Scott of Lady Antebellum, isn't she?
Yes. Very proud of Hillary and Dave and Charles. They've been at this industry now for 10 years. I can't believe it's already been 10 years since they've started their career, but it's nothing prouder, as you know, as a parent, to see your kids just thrive and do what they love to do.
That's true. And your husband, Lang Scott, is playing with you.
He's going to be out here in a little bit. Yes, sir.
Well, you got quite a musical family.
You know, we have a second daughter, Riley Jean, and the 4 of us were fortunate enough to go in the studio and make a record about a year ago. And this record was a gospel record, and it did real good for our family. And that's
it won a Grammy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you had a big Grammy-winning hit with Reba.
Yeah.
How'd you meet Reba?
I was a demo singer down on Music Row for several years. And I was doing quite a few, and Reba would get the songs that my voice was on. And her husband at the time came over and watched my program and said, Reba wants to meet you because you're the voice that's been singing all those demos. So I went and met her, hit it off, and then the way we went.
I want you to sing a little bit of the duet that you did with Reba.
Well, you know, it was a duet. I'm going to need you to sing it with me.
Okay.
All you got to do is just repeat the words. Don't worry about playing. Just sing it.
Okay.
Does he love you?
Does he love you?
Like he loves me?
Like he loves me?
Does he think of you?
Does he think of you?
When he's holding me?
When he's wait a minute.
We could recut it.
We'd have to change a few words, but I'd be happy to do that.
We share something in common.
What's that?
These folks may not know it, but you've recorded a whole record of Frank Sinatra songs,
oh, yeah,
right?
I cut an album. It was called Ray Stevens Sings Sinatra. Save what?
Yeah. I did one of his songs, Young at Heart, on a record that I recorded that was like jazz classic songs. Would you play that for me? Yes, I'm ready for Ray Stevens to play for me. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. And life gets more exciting with each passing day. And love is either in your heart or on its way. Don't you know that it's hard, every treasure on earth, when you're young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, look at all you've derived out of being alive. And here is the best part, you have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. So pretty.
Oh, Dennis.
And if you should survive to 105, look at all you've derived out of being alive. And here is the best part, you have a head start if you are among the very young at heart.
Linda Davis, you're still touring all across the country, right?
Well, your friend and mine, Kenny Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
He invited me to go along with him on his farewell tour, and I think we've been going at it for 10 years.
That's a long farewell.
And there's one song in particular that Kenny has recorded. And one of you're so smart to get these musicians up here because they're Nashville's finest. And there's one of them sitting back there with a bow tie on.
Mike Noble?
Mike Noble.
They've all got bow ties
Oh, do
on.
they? I didn't pay attention.
But he's got blue glasses.
Well, he co-wrote this song 20 years ago.
Well, let's get him down here to
Oh.
help you do it. Will you do it?
Could I borrow your piano?
You bet. Come over here.
All
and,
right.
Come
on, Mike.
I'll vacate the seat. Kenny, get down here.
Don't get
Mike,
too
get
far
down
off.
here. Kenny Rogers. Mike, no. This is Kenny Rogers, ladies and gentlemen.
His blue glasses. Oh, thank you, Ray. Let's talk about your co-writers too. Michael Spriggs, Dan Tyler, Wood Newton. So there's 4 guys that helped write this beautiful song. And thank you for writing a great song. And to get to sing it today is just special. It's been a long time since I walked through this old town. Oh, how the memories start to flow. There's the old movie house, they finally closed it down. You could find me there every Friday night 20 years ago. I worked the counter at the drugstore down the street. Bet nobody's left there I would know. On Saturday mornings, that's where all my friends would meet. You'd be surprised what a dime would buy 20 years ago. All my memories from those days come gather round me. What I'd give Life was so much easier 20 years ago. I guess I should stop by Mr. Johnson's hardware store. His only son was my friend Joe, but he joined the army back in 1964. How could we know he would never come back 20 years ago? All my memories from those days come gather round me. What I'd give if they could take me back in time. Oh, it almost seems like yesterday. Where do the good times go? Life was so much easier 20 years ago. Oh, it almost seems like yesterday, 20 years ago. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Wow. That was fun.
Hi, this is Ray Stevens with some great news. My CabaRay gift shop has gone digital. You no longer have to drive to Tennessee to see all the stuff we have for you to enjoy and buy. Take your time and take a nice long look around at all the ball caps, t-shirts, monkeys and squirrels. We have keychains, cups, mouse pads, and books, CDs, DVDs, and so much more. Everything we have in the gift shop is now available to you here online. So fill up that shopping cart.
My husband Lang just joined me on the stage, and he's been a part of pretty much every day that I've been in Nashville. We recorded a passel of songs, and this is one of the ones that actually did very well. Some things are meant to be. I know that you got feelings for me like I got feelings for you. So shouldn't you be reaching for me like I keep reaching for you? Save yourself a lot of trouble trying to fight it. There's just no way you can. Oh, you
Can't stop the river from rolling to the ocean. It's a destiny that the good Lord put in motion, like a baby's tears and a mother's devotion. Some things are meant to be. One of them is you and me. Something in your eyes is showing me you don't want me going away. I feel it when you're holding me. You want me to hold you always. It's time to let your guard down and go with it. It's what we're born to do. Oh, you can't stop the river from rolling to the ocean. It's a destiny that the good Lord put in motion, like a baby's tears and a mother's devotion. Some things are meant to be, and one of them is you and me. It's a destiny that the good Lord put into motion, like a baby's tears and a mother's devotion. Some things are meant to be, and one of them is you and me. Ooh, you and me.
Linda Davis. Linda Davis. Linda Davis, everybody. Boy, she'll steal your heart away, I'll tell you that.
Thank you, Ray. What a treat.
And husband Lang. Thank you both. Thank you. Thank you. You know, thank you. You know, at the end of every show, I always try to find a lady in the audience and dance to the closing credits. And you may have noticed I'm not Fred Astaire. But the reason for that is when I was in high school, I had a little band and we used to play for all the dances. So I never got to dance. I never got to practice, in other words. But brings to mind the song we always closed every dance with in high school at the sock hop in the gym. And it was this song. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, baby, you just won't treat me right. Oh, I hate to leave you, baby, and I don't mean maybe, because I love you so. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, your mother and your father, they won't like it if I stay here too long. One kiss and darling, I'll be going. You know I hate to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart. Yeah, good night, sweetheart. Thank you. I heard something interesting the other day from my old friend Milton Crabapple down in Georgia. Now, Milton's kind of interested in government. He's an elected sheriff. So Milton and his wife went on vacation to Washington, D.C., and they stayed at the Watergate Hotel. And his wife remembered all those stories about wiretapping and everything, and she was a little paranoid about staying there. And she insisted that Milton check the room for bugs, listening devices, and cameras. So she kept her coat on while Milton looked under and over and behind everything. And he checked under an area rug, and sure enough, there was something suspicious, a little round metal plate with 4 screws in it. So Milton got out his screwdriver and took off this funny-looking metal plate and wrapped it in a blanket and put it on a shelf in the closet. And they had a wonderful night's sleep. Got up the next morning, and at the desk, the clerk asked if they had had a pleasant stay. And he said, yes. And the clerk said, are you sure? And he said, well, yes, why do you ask? And the clerk said, because someone in the room directly below you had a big chandelier fall right on their bed. Well, that's it. It's that time again. I hate to see it coming, but I look forward to it at the same time. When we have to say goodbye, and also the time when I get to dance with a pretty lady. And so, if it's all right with you, I'd like to pick that pretty lady right now. And here she is sitting right over here. Ma'am, would you do me the honor? Well, thank you. You folks can join us if you feel like it.
It's time to turn off the lights. We're shutting the old cabaret down. This is Bill Cody saying so long until next time from Cabaret Nashville.
Come join us here at the Cabaret. That's the Ray Stevens CabaRay and Showroom right here in West Nashville. We're easy to find at the Charlotte Avenue exit off I-40 West. It's the place in Nashville for a special entertainment and dining experience. There's great food, all your favorite wines and mixed drinks, a fun piano bar where you can sing along and dance. And there's the Ray Stevens Show, where I'll sing all my biggest hits with Nashville's best musicians and singers. So whether it's a special date night, entertaining friends and family, or you're just coming out to sing along in the piano bar, whatever your reason, the Cabaret is a fun place to enjoy a full night of entertainment. And the parking is free. So come see me, Ray Stevens, at the Cabaret. Call 615-327-4630 or go to RayStevensCabaRay.com. Make your plans now.